Hello and welcome back to London's finest with Arsenal in Football Manager 2021. We are now on the 6th of February. The January transfer window has closed. We haven't done any more business bringing players in, but we have got rid of a couple of players on loans and a couple of youngsters we've also shifted on permanent deals. We are still in the top four, and that is the big news. Today it's going to be a couple of league matches, and then we might, at the end of this episode, depending on how the league games go, also have a Europa League knockout match. So, since the last episode, it's been quite successful, apart from the Sheffield United game. We started off with a 5-0 victory against my own team, Southampton. Aubameyang with a hat-trick, Milik also with 2. Then we lost 1-0 against Sheffield United. Let's not talk about that one. Leno, once again, playing badly. I need a new goalkeeper. That is kind of on my shopping list for the new season. In the next match against Wolves, we win 3-1. Aubameyang with 2. Thomas Partey on the goals, whatever. He scored. And then we beat Newcastle 3-0. Milik with 2. And a Martin Dubravka own goal in this one, which should have actually been Milik's hat-trick. But Dubravka just knocked the ball in. It was going in anyway. It does mean, like I said, league table-wise, we are still in the top 4, but it is close. Manchester United are chasing. If we can kind of just keep up pace with what we're currently doing, we should be finishing 3rd or 4th. There is 3 teams battling out for 2 positions. Liverpool, Man City are basically, they're fighting for the title, and Liverpool kind of running away with it already. Arsenal, Everton and Manchester United fighting out for 2 of the 3 for the final 2 Champions League spots between the 3 sides. I think Brighton, Wolves and Leeds are probably a little bit too far away for us to basically be caught by them. Like I said, transfer business, we haven't really done a huge amount. We have sold a couple of players. We've sold Okonkwo, maybe. He has gone to Luton Town. We have also sold Salah Ulad Mhand. He has gone to Newcastle. And then we've loaned out Martinelli to Dortmund. Balogun has gone to Crewe. Pablo Mari has gone to Leeds. And William Saliba has gone to Udinese. Basically, we've just tried to loan out some players who probably should be getting first-team football, but maybe not good enough for us at the moment. So yeah, hopefully they can go abroad or wherever they've gone, like Balogun to Crewe, and get some football, maybe come back next season, and maybe challenge for a first-team place. The starting lineup then for the first game of the episode, Leicester City away from home. It's going to be a tough match, I think. Leicester obviously a very good side, former Premier League winners a few seasons ago now, but they've still won it fairly recently, more recently than Arsenal anyway. It's going to be Leno in goal, Bellerin, Bolly, Arujo and Maitland-Niles will be the back 4 today. Partey, Wijnaldum and Ceballos in the middle of the pitch. Willian will be the trequartista, Aubameyang and Milik will be our strikers. We kind of stop scoring goals. Our strikers have been struggling a lot recently, so hopefully against Leicester they can get back to scoring some goals. When I say they've been struggling as well, I'm fully aware that they are scoring goals, but on camera they seem to be struggling because maybe it's because I'm picking the better sides, but yeah, we are not scoring as many goals from our strikers as perhaps I'd like on camera. It's Leicester then away from home. If we win, we'll go on to 47 points. That's how maths works. We are 1 point ahead of Everton at the moment. If we win, actually, we'll go 4 points clear of Everton, which is good to see. Hopefully Man United as well in their game in hand, which could be against anybody. Maybe Villa, maybe Brighton, maybe a Manchester derby. Hopefully they lose their game and they kind of drop away a little bit as well. We are just about 15 minutes in and we've got ourselves the first highlight of the game. Leicester with the ball. Ricardo back to Fofana and Didi to Under. He's gone all the way across to the left-hand side to find James Maddison, who's gone back to Under on the right-hand side. Strange bit of football that was. Ricardo down the right-hand side into Under again. He looks like he's pulling all the strings at the moment. Jamie Vardy's going to get there first. Keeps it in play. Back to Ricardo. Pereira, is he going to cross that ball in? He does. Harvey Barnes is there. And Harvey Barnes makes it 1-0 from a header. It's not a good start. First highlight goes to Leicester. First goal goes to Leicester. I don't want this to be one of those saves where off camera we beat teams 5-0 and on camera we just struggled to do anything. Aubameyang to Wijnaldum. Partey crosses that in. Milik is there. And Arkadiusz Milik is back in the goals. His 15th of the season. Number 99 as well. I don't know whether there's a reason behind that, but I love the fact that he's gone for it, even in the Premier League. Didn't they disallow that for some players? There were a few players I remember a few years ago who said, I want to have number 76. And they went, no, you can't have that. I'm surprised I'm surprised most players don't go for high numbers, just, for fun. It's towards Pereira at the back post for Leicester. We need to steal this away. Under's in on goal, kicks it straight into Arujo, and Ceballos gets it clear. Aubameyang chests it down, has no real support at the moment. Does find the goalscorer Milik. He's got no support, goes back to Ceballos. Run off towards the left-hand side, invites Maitland-Niles forward, and the highlight ends. What a weird place to end that highlight. Corner for Leicester just before half-time. Tielemans isn't going to get there. Wijnaldum does. Maddison outside the area. Back to the corner, take it under. Is he going to cross this in? Back to Fofana. He's crossed it in. Justin James. Is it Justin James or James Justin? One of those two. Maddison to Justin. He's got company in front of him. Kicks it straight into Thomas Partey. Johnny Evans can get the ball forward though. Maddison across to Tielemans. He's gone back to Ndidi. We can steal this away here. Maddison to Justin on the left. Back to James Maddison. He's tried to find Barnes. Finds Justin on the left. Crosses that ball in. Under is there. Controls it well. Passes it to Barnes. Harvey Barnes' effort goes over the bar. Leicester are looking really, really good, aren't they? They're looking really good. I guess we're lucky to still be in this game because I think they should probably be winning. It's 1-1 at half-time. I'm going to say I'm not happy. And I was going to shout at players like Aubameyang, but he's on a 6-6. He's not doing awful. So we're not going to bother with that at the moment. Probably at some point, maybe 60, 70 minutes in, we're going to do ourselves some changes of the strikers. It is Ricardo Pereira. Crosses it. No, he doesn't. Not just yet. Is he going to cross it? Plays it back. Tielemans. They're going to cross it eventually. He does cross it in. Willy Bolly just doesn't jump. And Harvey Barnes has scored a second header. He's like 5'9", isn't he? He is literally 5'9" and scored 2 headers. How has he scored twice? How has he scored 2 goals? Willy Bolly has taken the blame for that one. Bellerin's having a poor one. Leno also having a poor game too. We need to find ourselves 2 goals if we want to keep up the charge for Champions League. Thomas Partey back to Wijnaldum. Now on the right-hand side is Bellerin with a lot of space. Partey, Bellerin gets this ball back. Is he going to cross it? No, he doesn't. Thomas Partey again. Wijnaldum, the new signing in January, goes all the way back to Jamie Vardy. Why have we passed it to Jamie Vardy? Last episode we were passing it to Wan-Bissaka. This time we've decided Jamie Vardy's our player. Just lining up my bottles ready for full time when I throw a couple of them. One of them at Willy Bolly, one of them at Wijnaldum. So far, my January signings have been garbage, to say the least. Pella's going to come on for Aubameyang. Bolly's coming off because he's playing so badly. Gabriel's going to come on for him. And we're also going to take Wijnaldum off for Xhaka. And then we'll just rearrange all of our subs then 60 minutes in because we need to do something. Ricardo Pereira's throw to under. Pereira back to under again. Back to Pereira. What's going on with this highlight? Long ball towards Vardy, and Vardy's going to be in on goal here, isn't he? He's gone a little bit too wide. Gabriel kicks him over. It's a penalty. What are we doing? Vardy then steps up to make it possibly 4-1 for Leicester City. Come on, Leno. Leno goes the right way. Vardy puts it in the bottom corner anyway. It is 4-0. We are playing absolutely horrendously right now. Leno's on a 6.3. We've got Bellerin on a 6.6. Maitland-Niles is on a 6.6. We've deserved nothing from this game whatsoever. Leicester have just dominated us, but luckily, we kind of had that buffer ahead of Everton because I think they might have lost their game or didn't get 3 points in their match. We've lost against Leicester, and we deserved every single minute of that. We were garbage. I'm throwing the water bottle at everyone. I'm far from pleased. People were demotivated. Quite a lot of people were motivated, which is good to see. Gabriel was motivated. Pella was motivated. Xhaka looked uninspired, which I guess is fair enough. Aubameyang's demotivated. You got subbed because you were garbage, mate. You were right. You know what? We're gonna also pick on the demotivated people. There we go. You guys, and I guess probably Xhaka as well. I'm not pleased. Okay, that's motivated. Look at that for a team talk. Milik seems demotivated though. Was he demotivated before? Not the start we wanted to this episode, is it? Not the start at all. Next up then, I think we are playing possibly Brighton. Is that who we're playing? Is it Brighton? It's Aston Villa. It's not even close to Brighton, is it? It's in the Midlands. Right then, Aston Villa next up. We are sticking with the 4-3-3, although I am very close to changing over to my trusty 4-2-4 formation, which I've used in a couple of saves, and it's done pretty well. We are going to go with Runarsson in goal today, making his debut because Leno's annoyed me. He keeps annoying me. I've also arranged to sign possibly a new goalkeeper. Might be from Bayern Munich. Bellerin, Bolly, Gabriel and Maitland-Niles will be the back four. Partey, Wijnaldum and Willian in the middle. Zaccagni as the trequartista. Aubameyang and Milik as our strikers. Actually, we're going to do Lacazette and Milik as our strikers today. I want Lacazette to get 10 goals, basically. Now, I've decided to stick with this formation because we're at home. I'm starting to think that this formation doesn't work well away from home. Most of our defeats with this have been away from home. At home, we've been fine. So I'm hoping it's going to be alright against Villa this time around. Well, we are 15 minutes in. We've had plenty of shots, 4 of them, 3 of them on target. Not a single highlight to speak of so far, and we're over halfway through the first half now. Villa aren't doing anything. They've had a shot. We've had 7. We have yet to have a highlight. Have we got them on? We do have them on. It's a throw. Aston Villa with the ball. Traore has it. He's been kicked. He's got past a tackle. Thomas Partey steals that away, and then a big boot upfield finds Konsa. He's gone all the way back. It's gone all the way to Martinez, the former Arsenal goalkeeper. Plays it forward to Ross Barkley. Now Tyrone Mings. Jack Grealish. He's going to run inside. He's going to be the man trying to make some moves for Villa, isn't he? Milik, who's picked up a knock, has got this. Being forced out wide. He's stopped. Manages to find Wijnaldum anyway. He's played a wonderful ball. Maitland-Niles crosses that ball in. Lacazette is there. Doesn't manage to find him. Ball is cleared. Highlight is still alive though. Wijnaldum to Lacazette. Controls it well into the area. Martinez with a wonderful save. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time unless we can get something from this corner. Who has taken it? Is it Maitland-Niles? It's not. It's Willian taking this. Right-footed. Gabriel was there. Headed effort from the Brazilian goes over the bar. And it's going to be 0-0 at half-time. And nothing has happened. Nothing has happened at all. I'm not happy. Thrash arms. I'm far from pleased. Let's try and motivate some people. We're not playing particularly badly. We're not playing amazingly, but we're not playing badly either. I am there thinking that we need to crack out the change in formation. I'm thinking it might need to happen sooner rather than later because we're just not putting in any real performances at all at the moment. Wijnaldum to Milik, who I probably should have subbed at half-time. Wijnaldum gets this ball back. Forward, Lacazette, wonderful run from Lacazette. And once again, Martinez makes a great save. He's on a 7.9. Right, we're taking off Milik. He's playing badly anyway. We're going to bring on Pella. We are also going to do Gabriel off for Araujo. That's 2 of our 3 substitutions. We've got 1 more to go, which, judging by the way some players are playing, might be Zaccagni, might be Maitland-Niles. I'm going to try and demand more. Nothing's happening at all. We've got a free kick. 10 minutes to play. Willian crosses it in. Somebody's gone down like they've been shot. It's Araujo who's gone down. We're going to have a look at VAR. Are we going to salvage this thanks to a penalty? Is that what's going to happen? If it is a penalty, I need to make sure that we change our penalty takers because it's Willian. It's Willian taking the penalties. I guess he's the first one on the pitch. I want Pella to take it. I mean, that's a risk, isn't it? If we have a penalty, Graziano Pella's taken it, and he's probably he's not bad. He's got 13 penalty taken, but he's way down the list of decent penalty takers. Is it a penalty? What's happening? Referee, what do we got? Is it a pen, or did Gabriel just fall over? It is a penalty. So then, Graziano Pella... No, I said Pella taking it. It is Pella. This is definitely Graziano Pella. It doesn't look like Willian. He's about 7 foot tall. Graziano Pella then against Martinez. Get in, Graziano. It is 1-0 against Aston Villa. His 4th goal of the season. He's still going to get 10. I'm determined. I feel like making him take penalties might be kind of forcing the matter. But he's still going to get 10 goals. We're 1-0 up against Villa. We just need to hold on now. It's been a garbage performance, hasn't it? It has not been good at all. Zaccagni is going to come off for Ceballos. I think we'll do Ceballos. Willian, obviously, as you can see, pushed up into that trequartista role. We got there in the end. It wasn't a particularly comforting performance. They had 3 shots, 1 of them on target. We barely saw any highlights whatsoever in this game. It's 3 points. Renarsson gets himself a clean sheet on his debut as well, which is good to see. He's not a very good goalkeeper, but he's kind of better than Leno at the moment. Leno's annoying me. 3 points against Villa. Let's see whether that's done anything to the table. Okay, Milik is out for 4 to 9 days. Not terrible, really. We are still 3rd place in the table. So, Everton, what did they do? Everton beat Fulham 2-1. Manchester United beat Manchester City 3-0 away from home, which means Man United are still fighting for that 3rd or 4th position. If they win their game in hand, that will put them on to 47, which would put them into 4th because I think our goal difference is going to be a lot better than theirs, unless they win 10-0, which they probably won't. Right, because that match was extremely short with about 3 highlights, we're going to now play the FC Midtjylland first leg as well. I'll see you in a second. Right then, match number 3, I guess, of the episode. FC Midtjylland of Denmark are our opponents. It is the first leg of the first knockout round. So, hopefully we can just score some goals. That's kind of what we need. It's going to be Renarsson in goal. We'll come back to him in a minute. Bellerin, Bolly, Gabriel and Maitland-Niles as the defence. Partey, Wijnaldum and Willian in the middle. Zaccagni, Aubameyang and Graziano Pella as the strikers. Carl Jacob Hein is on the subs bench because let's scroll down to Bernd Leno, shall we, who's broken his collarbone and out for 4 to 7 weeks. Yeah, he couldn't have timed that any better. I dropped him for 1 game, he breaks his collarbone. Renarsen's probably playing now, maybe till the end of the season. Right, I did just completely forget the fact that I said this formation doesn't work away from home, so we're going to try it away from home against probably one of the best teams in Denmark. That's probably a bad idea, isn't it? Literally within the first 3 minutes, Bellerin's picked up a knock, and possibly Midtjylland have a chance. Dreyer's going to take this, or Dreyer takes it. Scholes at the front post. It's back to Dreyer, crosses it in. Bellerin can get that clear. Are we going to chase this down? Willian hopefully should get there first. He doesn't, because Pion Sisto is a very fast man. Willian does manage to win himself a throw, though, off of Sisto. Bellerin with a throw now for us. Aubameyang. Back to Hector Bellerin. Can he get his cross away? Stick it on Graziano's head. He's put it low instead. Zaccagni's effort comes off a defender. We win ourselves a corner then. Willian's gone over to take it. Right-footed corner. Front post was towards Gabriel, but doesn't get anywhere near him. Evander's now going to go forward with the ball. Maitland-Niles has got that. Ends the highlight dead. And another one begins with a throw from Bellerin. Aubameyang back to Hector Bellerin. We seem to be getting a lot of highlights starting with throw-ins on the right-hand side. Gabriel with it. He's probably going to go backwards. No, he doesn't. Goes forward to Bolly. Dinks it forward to Willian. Willian has a couple of options. Zaccagni and Partey now. Partey's got some space. Not a lot of space, really, but he's managed to find something. We're passing this wonderfully well, but Midtjylland are boxing us out in the middle of the pitch. Graziano Pella, lovely spin, finds Maitland-Niles in towards the penalty area, and the inverted left-back gets his first goal of the season. We're 1-0 up against FC Midtjylland. It's an away goal as well. This is hopefully signs of things to come. If it is, they're probably not coming in this match, apparently. We are nearly 45 minutes in. We've had probably 2 or 3 highlights. We're 1-0 up at the moment. It is 1-0 at half-time. It's going all right, isn't it? It's going okay, but we need to be doing something. So I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. Straight into the second half. Bellerin's going to stay on, even though he did pick up an early injury. He's just a little bit low on his condition. So there's a throw. Evander back to Anderson. Anderson forward. Pion Sisto, who a few years ago on Football Manager was one of the great hopes. You always used to try and sign him because he was really, really fast, really good. Mabel's got this, gets past Maitland-Niles in towards goal. Terrible effort from Mabel, goes well wide. Still 1-0 to Arsenal. Another chance, starting with another throw from Bellerin. Wijnaldum gets it back to the Spaniard. He's going to have to go down the line. He does. Aubameyang back to Wijnaldum, former Liverpool man. Now Thomas Partey. Zaccagni's picked up a yellow card. Aubameyang has to use Bellerin and does use Bellerin. Is he going to cross it in? Doesn't. Aubameyang has a shot, hits the first man, and now possibly Midtjylland can break. And they've got the numbers as well. Sisto is not the fastest running with the ball. He still managed to get himself some space. Renarsen, the Icelandic goalkeeper, though, makes a very good save. Right, we're going to try and do a change or two, and I'm thinking we'll take Zaccagni off. Nketiah's going to come on. We're also going to do this. It's a weird thing to do, but we're doing it. Adam Idar is going to be making his debut, because why not? It's a game, okay? Don't judge me, it's a game. If we lose, it's fully my fault. Probably need to look at taking Bellerin off. He's constantly moaning that he's struggling, so we're going to do Tierney as well. Not a lot has taken place in this match at all, has it? Which I guess is good, because it means 3 matches, probably in about 15 minutes. It's hopefully going to be 1-0 then, the final score. The Maitland-Niles goal is the only goal of the game. We've also got ourselves an away goal as well. Not convincing. I think next episode we might be changing our formation, you know? And looking at the fixtures that we've got, next episode is going to literally be Manchester United and FC Midtjylland and possibly Chelsea. How are Chelsea doing so badly? Well, we've won twice and got hammered by Leicester in this episode. So is it good or a bad episode? I'm not quite sure. The wins that we had weren't convincing. A Graziano Pella penalty against Villa. Ainsley Maitland-Niles with the only goal of the game against FC Midtjylland, and then obviously getting hammered by Leicester earlier on. I'm not best pleased, which means next episode we probably will be trying our new formation or a change in formation against Manchester United and the return leg against FC Midtjylland. Maybe we might also play Chelsea, depending on how things go. But thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you're new here and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back next time with Manchester United. We've played them twice this season. We've put 5 past them. They've put 5 past us. It's going to be exciting. See you next time.